and welcome to the latest edition of the GeekBuddy reaction show. It is myself, Nick the Geek. I'm joined today by the Redeemer Andy and by the lovely Cammy. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Ready for a nice another review?
Awesome. And Cammy?
Like always, great.
Fantastic. Right, we are here today to react to the Vikrant Rona trailer. I don't know where that came from. I know nothing about this film, but I've just caught the opening 2 seconds of this trailer when I was loading it up, and it looks like a man swinging through the jungle like Tarzan, so I'm already intrigued. I have no idea what this is going to be, but if you guys are all queued up and ready, in 3, 2, 1, hit that play button.
वो गांव बहुत अजीब था। वो गांव वाले एक भयानक कहानी को छुपाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे। कहानी को छुपाया जा सकता है, लेकिन डर को नहीं। वो कहानी फिर से शुरू हुई। वो डेविल फिर वापस आया। उस जगह से सब डरते थे। फिर एक आदमी आया जो डर से अनजान था।
ये स्टेशन कम चक्रव्यूह ज्यादा लग रहा है।
थाना ही नहीं साहब, पूरा गांव ऐसा है।
कौन है बे तू?
पूरे गांव में आजकल बस एक ही नाम का ही तो चर्चा है, विक्रांत रोना।
सुना इंस्पेक्टर सुरेश कृष्णा की लाश कुएं में मिली थी।
गांव में पहले भी कई लोग गायब हो चुके हैं।
The real game begins now.
उसके आने के बाद उस भयानक कहानी ने एक नया मोड़ ले लिया। Once upon a time, there was a devil.
Gara 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 gaggara jalpa. Piranal kuri nettara parba.
नाम विक्रांत रोना।
Okay. Cammy, gonna let you go first this week. What do you think? And don't tell me you've seen this one as well.
Yes.
You haven't at all. Every single time you do one of these, you've already watched the movie.
Yes, I've already seen the movie. Yes, I'm a bit biased, but something I could say, like we have previously talk about it, is that you see this trailer, and even I didn't see the trailer before I watched the movie, and seriously, you will not understand what will happen in the movie. Like, not a single clue what will happen.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, because the opening for me, at first I thought, is this a horror movie? Because if it is, just not interested. Don't do horror films. But then it's like, I got weird Commando vibes. If you've ever seen Commando, I know Andy's seen Commando, surely. I got weird vibes of Commando, weird vibes of The Lost Boys, weird vibes from about 13 to 14 different films that I've watched over the years that this trailer had elements from. And I am still completely clueless as to what this movie is about. Andy, what do you think?
First of all, the music was badass. I don't know whether you clocked me knocking my head a little bit to it.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was a
that's
beast.
definitely one for me. Straight away, I had a kind of, is this an Indiana Jones type film? Tomb Raider, the video game, or Uncharted with the other two that I kind of looked for. But as it went on, I kind of moved away from that. But the other thing I get is where they keep saying about the devil and things like that. Obviously, the main Vikrant is the devil, because they tell you he is. But apart from that, you can't really get what is going to happen in the film, as Cammy Wright says, do you know what I mean? But I think it's, again, there's a bit there where it makes you want to go and find out what happens now, because I'm like, okay, well, he's the devil, well, what's that mean? And it's like, I want to know what it means now. So, again.
Is he the literal devil? Is he a devil in name only? Is it just a theme for the film? I myself am very intrigued. This one is going to push a couple further down the list, I think.
Yeah. Is he a black sheep on the in the village? You know, there's a lot of things he could be, isn't it?
That's a good way of looking at it. That's a good way. All the way Cammy sat there all smug, like, I know, I've seen the movie.
Even when you're watching the movie, while I was watching, even I couldn't understand what was gonna happen later. Like, it was just going and going and going, and there are more things and then more things, and then you get more intrigued. And then you're just wondering how it will end, and then near the ending, more plot twist and this and that, and then whatever you thought was there that you knew, it is completely false. It is not like that. This movie, I can say, yes, it can blow your mind, like, in the ending.
Okay.
This
is good,
yes,
though. I like movies like this. Anything that makes me question what I originally thought was going to happen is a good movie.
Yeah.
Just regardless. But we've got to rate this trailer, guys. Myself, this is getting a 4.5. The music, as you so rightly said, Andy, was banging tune, like proper heavy, and I love proper heavy. The cinematography in this just pulled me in. The way they used the darkness to help, and this is going to sound really, really overly deep, but the way they use the darkness to highlight the light, as opposed to using light to show shadow, they use shadow to show light. That's difficult to do with a camera. If anybody is following what I'm trying to say anyway, I can't think of another way of putting it. And that's really hard to do, so I appreciate that thoroughly. So as a trailer, one, I want to see the film without having a clue what it's about, and I love that, because I'm not having any prerequisites put into my brain of what the movie's going to be. So for me, it's 4.5. Love the trailer. Going to watch the movie at some point. It's on my list. Andy?
4 for me. I think it's absolutely, as you said, mate, the music is badass. It really is badass. It's something I'd have as a ringtone, that or I'd have it playing loud in my car while I'm going along or whatever, you know. It's really, really good. I feel like the one thing that I really liked with this is the way that the narrator kind of give you a little bit to keep you interested in it, but didn't actually give anything away. I think that's a really hard skill, and also, as you know, we've said a couple of times, mate, is over in our Western films, they give away far too much in these trailers, where, again, it's give enough to wet your beak, but it didn't give too much. And so I like that.
Awesome. And Cammy, what's your rating?
I would give it a 4.5. And something that I would like to mention to you guys is that this movie is from the same side that they made this KGF and this Kantara. Yes.
Okay. Same studio.
KGF's awesome.
Not same studio, but same industry.
Okay, the same industry.
Right.
Yeah, because you've got like 4 different industries of cinema over in India. You've got North, West, South, and East Indian cinema, and this is South Indian cinema then?
Yes.
Yes. Right,
it is Sandalwood Studio.
Sandalwood, there we go. See, I'm learning.
Yes.
Takes me my time, but I am learning. Right.
Yes.
But, ladies and gentlemen, guys, thanks for being here as usual. Always a pleasure to have you guys on. But that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the show. If you like what we do here at GeekBuddy, if you appreciate the content we're putting out, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything we do in the future. It's free. It really helps us out. It's the only way the YouTube algorithm knows we exist. Also, if you want some great articles, if you want some great information, if you want some great lists, if you want some great knowledge on nerd culture, anime, games, movies, all that in general, please go over to thegeekbuddy.com. Some great guys over there doing some fantastic work, and they need your support. But that's it. I've been Nick the Geek. That's been the Redeemer Andy. And that's been the lovely Cammy. We'll see you next week. Bye.